Hello and welcome to walkthrough of OnActuate security tool, Manage Security Privileges for Dynamics AX. Manage Security Privilege helps in management of the security privilege in Dynamics AX. Currently, there is no tool available through which one can create the privilege and manage them the way we do it through our tool. Most of the time, developers don't create any security artifact for entry point, and when the development goes into testing cycle with different users having different roles, then problem starts. Only the user with system administrator is able to run the functionality. Our tool helps to identify all the menu items or entry points which don't have any privilege assigned. And then using the tool, one can create new privilege or assign existing privilege to the menu item as an entry point. One can also assign the privilege to existing duty or role. There is also an option of filtering the menu items or entry points based on different access levels set on them. All the security artifacts which are created or modified through our tool becomes part of the project area in AOT. This helps in exporting them from one environment to another. Documentation file is also generated for all the changes. All the features listed above are also supported for tables as well. In case one is not aware about the menu item name but only knows the path, then our tool provides the graphic view through which one can check if privilege exists for that menu item or not. Let's start with the demo and see what are the available features. Our AX session is already open. Let's go to the System Administrator, Setup and Security, then Manage Security Privileges. As you can see, there are various sections on the form. Right now we can see all the menu items and entry points on the left-hand section. Let's see the menu item abatement certificate. On the right-hand side, we can see all the privileges where this menu item exists as the entry points, along with the privilege name, access level, and the layer in which the privilege exists are also shown. There are various options available on top of the privilege section. We will discuss them later. Now let's select the privilege Tax Indirect Transaction Maintain. Just below the privilege section, we can see the name of all the duties of which the privilege is part of. Also, there is name of the role where this duty is being added. At the bottom of the screen, there is one section role. In case any privilege is directly added to any role, the name of that role appears here. There is a button Edit Role through which we can go on role window and perform actions. There are two filtering options available to filter the menu items, Category and Access Level. Category. One can view all the menu items or one can filter the menu items which don't have any privilege assigned. So if any developer does not create the privilege, then one can easily figure out using this filter. Access Level. In this, the privileges can be created with different access level like no access, edit, view, create, correction, and full control. So we can do filtering on access level. So let's do the filter on access level. Choose view and press filter button. Now we have all the menu items and privileges with only access level view. You can check on the right hand side that the access level for currently selected privilege is view. Same way we can filter on other access level. Now let's use the category filter. Select no privilege and press filter button. Now we have all the menu items with no privilege. Now we are going to create a new privilege for one of the menu item. So let's pick the first menu item, DTC AAT areas. Let's go back and create the privilege. Before we create the privilege, we have to give the project area name and the log file path and name. Give project name as security tool and also file name as security tool. We will tell you their use later on. Now press the button Create Privilege. Here we will write the privilege name as DTC. The access level will be View. Privilege description will again be DTC, and we will click OK. As you can see, new privilege is created with the name DTC. Now this privilege can be directly assigned to any role. Let's do it. Press the button Assign Existing Role. Select the role in which you want to assign the privilege. Let's choose the Budget Clerk. Press OK. Confirmation dialog comes. We have to press OK again. You can see the role name Budget Clerk is shown at the bottom of the screen. Now let's go to the AOT and check the project area security tool. You can see all the security artifacts which are created or modified there. Privilege DTC is shown here and the role Budget Clerk is also shown here. You can understand that this feature is quite handy when you want to move security objects from development to test or test to production. You can simply export the project area and import. Now it's time to look at the file. In file, we are showing the documentation like who has done the changes and what are the changes. So we will go to the file where it is generated. You can see all the changes has been shown here in this CSV file. In case one wants to know where any menu item is being used in the system, then one can also see that using the option Find Menu Path. This is a very beautiful option. It gives you path of all the menus where this menu item is added. So we will select this DTC AXL parameters and click on Find Menu Path. You can see here the path is being shown. So after seeing all this, one question might come to your mind. In case one does not know the name of the menu item, one only knows the path, then how come one can check if privilege exists for that menu item? We have the solution for this as well. So far we have been seeing the developer view, so let's go and check the classic view. So for that we have selected the classic view. We will select the category as all and click on filter button. As you can see, we have the same options available as we have in the developer view. Now we will go to the accounts payable, click on common, vendors and all vendors. We can see the menu item name and related privileges same as we have in the developer view. So all the features remain same, the only difference is of the view. We hope you enjoyed the security tool. Write to us at support@onactuate.com if you have further queries or feedback. Thank you for watching.